The Starkville Police Department welcomes their new K-9 officer. Longtime local grocery store is set to close its doors. And we take a look at the faces behind the mural scene around Starkville. Your Take 30 News starts right now.
Welcome to Take 30 News.
Alright, shot 2, desk, now.
Welcome to Take 30 News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gabby Deere. The Cotton District Art Festival is back in Starkville after a 2-year hiatus. Take 30's News, Takia Cummings has more.
Package go.
It's just a great opportunity to get out and just enjoy the fall weather.
Saturday, October 2nd, Starkville is finally bringing back their annual Cotton District Arts Festival. Emily Kemp is a first-year chair of this year's festival, and she says that she cannot wait to see the community of Starkville line the streets of the Cotton District.
All along University Drive, Page Avenue, and Maxwell. It's lined with artists and vendors, and the International Village is going on. We have a Children's Village as well. It's just kind of a bustling activity where you get to get out and explore the Cotton District all day.
Mary Switzer works with the festival, and she says that there will be a lot to do while attending these festivities.
We've got vendors that have painting, ceramics, jewelry, traditional crafts, so that's going to be like woodworking. We've got furniture makers, rugs, quilts, that kind of thing. And then we've also got food vendors, musicians, we've got drinks.
MSU junior Mary Michael Evans thinks the Cotton District Festival is great for the community.
It can help promote local artists and different crafts and trades and stuff, especially students here. There's a lot of people who do that different thing, and it's a good way to just get out, especially on a away game weekend.
It's a great event. It's a family-friendly event. You've got such a good variety of things going on. There's something for everybody.
Takia Cummings, Take 30 News.
The Cotton District Arts Festival is 22 years old. Organizers hope to host this event for many years to come. The Starkville Police Department is embarking on the new chapter. The new department welcomes its newest member to the task force. However, this cop is a different breed.
Meet Officer Kojak. He's the newest member of the Starkville Police Force. As the first team member of his kind, Kojak was sworn in at Fire Station 1. He was paired with his handler, Officer Parker Medine.
He's just super energetic, playful, as you guys already saw, and he'll do anything for peanut butter as well.
Officer Kojak is the department's only K-9 officer, so he wasn't able to invite any of his work buddies to his swearing-in ceremony. However, some of the K-9 officers that did attend were from different parts of law enforcement.
Kojak is trained in narcotics and in search and rescue.
That can help in apprehension of suspects that run from us. It can help in locating missing or lost children, and so it's just super important.
Mayor Lynn Sproul swore in Kojak.
So help me God. You're going to do that, right, Kojak? All right, I'm going to take that for a yes.
Officer Kojak is something the community has been needing. Starkville resident Taylor Hassan says it's time for the police department to utilize K-9 intelligence.
I really like the idea that they have a K-9 police officer now. Dogs are bred to work, most of them anyway, so dogs really usually do enjoy having a job.
Kojak was trained for the police force in Indiana. Karley Thompson, Take 30 News.
Officer Kojak's favorite toy is a tennis ball. Val's is set to close its doors soon. We have the details after the break.
If you want to take your listening experience to the next level, come to Scooters Records, where starting your journey is as simple as thumbing through and finding something new. Listening to a record is an experience that leaves you with a sense of pride, class, and satisfaction, no matter what your music tastes may be. Channel your inner collector and come on down to Scooters Records, where you never know what you're gonna find.
I'm a number 12.
I'm a number 3.
For us, it's gotta be a number 9.
I'm a number 6.
I'm a number 14.
I'm a number 26, but here at Jersey Mike's, I feel like number 1.
Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Welcome back to Take 30 News. Destination Downtown is making its way to the area. Take 30's Madison Haley catches up with local leadership and has a story.
It is just a great opportunity for downtown revitalization professionals from across the 3-state area to get together and share ideas about how to reinvigorate our downtowns.
Mississippi Main Street Coordinator Thomas Gregory is talking about Destination Downtown. It's a conference that rotates between Louisiana, Arkansas, and of course the Magnolia State. Starkville Mayor Lynn Sproul expresses her excitement towards hosting the conference.
Having people from out of state as well as in-state come to be in Starkville to learn about Starkville, to appreciate Starkville is exciting.
Bulldog Nation welcomed more than 300 folks for the 3-day event. Gregory says sharing ideas across state lines will benefit not only downtown businesses, but those creating the foot traffic as well.
So the concept for the new pedestrian and bike improvements along Russell Street and the new residential developments that you've seen there is an example of an idea that came out of Main Street.
Ideas like these and the developments you see behind me are what Gregory is referring to and what Boonville Tourism Director hopes to gain from this year's Destination Downtown.
It's just networking together and the ideas that you take back to your community. So many sessions that we have are informative, and we can implement those back into our downtown and our surrounding communities.
In light of COVID-19 concerns, revitalization professionals believe it's important to discuss ways for residents to still utilize downtown safely.
Pandemic really put a real stagnant feel on what we do for our communities. I feel like this is a rebirth of what we could bring back after a pandemic. I feel like our state is stronger than it's ever been, and we're learning from these other states that are here with us this week. It's just a great time to be in the state of Mississippi.
To learn more about the Main Street Association and Destination Downtown, visit www.msmainstreet.com/destination. Val's grocery store is set to close its doors soon. Val's Marketplace opened its doors 7 years ago, replacing a Piggly Wiggly grocery store. Shoppers to long-standing store, both students and resident alike, says it's a staple to the community. Store manager Max Stillman says Val's is inviting atmosphere, wide selection of food and groceries will be missed on Highway 12.
We've had the Kroger remodel. We brought the new Walmart neighborhood market in. We're bringing in the Aldi, and really it spread the business very thin. This business model, we gave it a really good effort. The sales have been fairly decent, but with the extended competition, we really feel it's going to probably squeeze out one retailer or the other. So Todd, being an independent owner of a grocery store, he decided to go ahead and exit Starkville and put his resources into other towns, and he feels like he can be more successful.
All of Val's former employees have been offered jobs at Walmart or Kroger here in Starkville. Many residents will be missed, and its community feels that it has offered. For one local group, the #1 goal is giving back to the community. Our Carrington Ashford spends the day with Starkville Strong and tells us more about their efforts.
With the pandemic still looming, the Starkville business community is giving back to its residents in a major way. It's called Free Little Pantries, and Starkville Strong Director Brandy Duncan Carrington says they would like to continue growing with new locations.
5 of the Free Little Food Pantries were built last September and placed around town in places by our Day One volunteers. The Free Little Food Pantries are 24/7 access.
The pantries are open to everyone to both add items and take what's needed.
Starkville Strong volunteers and team will fill the pantries twice a day. We also will call on the community to supplement that by adding to it when they can as well. We also have some businesses and community churches and groups who have adopted some of the pantries.
Canned goods like this are good items to donate to the pantries.
I own Downtown Martial Arts Academy, and one of the food pantries is right next door to our location. So we've sort of sponsored that particular pantry. And what we do is have our members, so clients of our business, will bring us items from, if they go grocery shopping and pick up a couple of extra items, they'll bring it to us. And then we'll just walk stuff over to that pantry a few times a week.
If you are interested in donating, volunteers ask that all donations be non-perishables. For MSU News, I'm Carrington Ashford.
For more information on how to donate, join Starkville Strong on Facebook. Coming up, stay with us to learn about the weather with Marliee Caldwell.
At Mississippi State University, we are creating the next generation of meteorologists. With more than 95% job placements, we continue to lead in news markets across the country. MSU provides aspiring meteorologists access to the newest weather technology that allows them to communicate accurate weather conditions, especially during times it matters the most. We strive to be the best, because we know in the end that it is the best who will keep you and your family safe.
Producer, anchor, director, news reporter or broadcast journalist, audio engineer or broadcast technician, broadcast instructor, radio personality or board operator. With broadcast and digital journalism, the opportunities are endless.
Farming can be a tough way to make a living. Weather, pricing pressures, and unpredictable swings in demand can take a toll, not only on farmers' finances, but on their mental health, as well as that of family members and farm workers. That's why Mississippi State University is spearheading a program to train extension agents to detect the signs of depression, substance abuse, and other stress-related challenges. Everyone has a bad day, of course, but this holistic view of a farmer's circumstances enables MSU representatives to recognize the difference between routine struggles and deeper, more serious issues. It may be a tough conversation, but the sooner it gets started, the sooner farmers can get help to better manage stress and continue the important work of growing the products our world needs. Caring for farms and farmers. Mississippi State University.
Good afternoon, Bulldogs. It is a beautiful day here on campus for our Friday. As we can see, we have a few clouds in the sky moving in from our south, where we can see some showers move in later this evening. But right now our temperatures are at 86 degrees, but feels like 90 because those dew points are in that uncomfortable feeling there at 69 degrees. But we do have a breeze from the south at 8 miles per hour, cooling us down as much as it can. So again, we do have these clouds moving in from the southwest, bringing us again those few clouds that we see in the sky right now. But for the most part, we're clear, staying dry. Few lingering showers to our west here, but those are starting to lose some energy. So again, for the most part this afternoon and into the evening, we will remain dry. So our temperatures across the entire area are pretty consistent in that mid to upper 80-degree range. Again, we're at 86 in Starkville, 86 in Columbus, as well in Aberdeen, Fulton, and Tupelo, and 85 down in Macon. Our almanac, so with those temperatures, we are kind of above average at this time of year. So usually we're at about 80 degrees right now, but today our high is 86. Our low is typically 54, but today we are way above average with that low. Tonight we'll be seeing low temperature of 68 degrees, and our record, though, we're nowhere near that. Our record's 99 degrees that we saw back in 2019. Our record low is 36 we saw back in 1967, and our sunset is getting later and later, or earlier and earlier every day, so that means our days are getting longer, which is proof that we are getting into fall. So for the next few days into the weekend, Friday again, we just have a few clouds, but we're going to stay dry. Could see a few stray showers throughout the overnight, and into Saturday morning we could see a few lingering showers to our north, but we could see a little bit of rainfall through the afternoon. But for the most part, we'll remain dry Saturday as well, leaving us with a pretty nice day there, but changes are on the way for Sunday. This is when we could see the most rainfall coming through and bringing us some measurable rainfall as possible. So that will begin around 5 a.m. on Sunday and moving it through the afternoon ahead of this cold front that's going to come through Sunday night and continue into Monday morning, and these showers will continue to stick around Monday afternoon as well. But as we head into Monday night and and Tuesday morning, we should clear out and get some less rain there. So for the weekend, again, Saturday, we're expecting mostly sunny conditions with a few clouds in the sky. Could see, again, a stray shower or two in the afternoon. But Sunday, as we can expect the most rainfall there, we'll see scattered showers throughout the rest of the day and the night. So tonight our low is 68, partly cloudy, dry. Those winds are calm. For the next 7 days, what we can expect is sunny conditions tomorrow for the most part, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and all the way through Wednesday is when we'll start seeing some stray showers, clearing up by Thursday and into Friday as our temperatures continue to decrease as well. Coming up in sports, volleyball makes history, soccer earned their first SEC win, and football is going on the road.
Meeting the challenges of a changing world. It's a responsibility we take seriously at Mississippi State University. Today, our outstanding faculty are on the job with a passion that places them among the best in the business. We're launching new classroom models, investing in world-changing research, and providing a college experience that's second to none. Though things may look different, our sights have never been higher.
To be or not to be? That is the question that echoes the walls of the theater department at Mississippi State University. Nurturing the voice and movement of a new generation of dynamic storytellers. An inclusive program welcoming all to a broad course of study in directing, stagecraft, playwriting, and acting. Discover your passion in performance and production with MSU Theater.
Print. It opens the doors to the world of communication. It's where a student can be anything. It teaches teamwork, diligence, loyalty, and responsibility. At Mississippi State, we are dedicated to further the field of journalism. We make sure to tell the story no matter how challenging. We incorporate all aspects to help you grow as a student and as a person. So, what are you waiting for?
Welcome back. I'm Mary Alexanders with today's sports news. Today, we are visiting the Humphrey Coliseum to see how the men's basketball team is doing there. Our Justin Rumph has more.
The month of November means it's basketball season. Mississippi State University's men's basketball team had its first official practice earlier this week after coming off an 18-15 season. MSU guard Isaac Stanberry says he has high hopes on potentially winning the SEC tournament.
I feel good. We're going to have a good year. We just got to get healthy, keep being healthy. We've worked really hard in practice and in conditioning, so just keep working hard every day, and we're going to have a good year.
The Humphrey Coliseum holds roughly 11,000 fans and is considered a great atmosphere for the Maroon Madness student section.
So, for this upcoming season, I'm incredibly excited. Personally, I love basketball, and having the arena be full occupancy, it's going to be great. The environment there, I love it. It's insane.
This season, Mississippi State basketball team has a new team with 8 different faces.
We got lots of transfers that are coming in that are really good. DJ and Shaq and Garrison are really good players, and then the freshmen have been working really hard, so they fit in really well, and yeah, hopefully we're going to have a good year.
The men's basketball team has their first game November 14th at 7 p.m. against the University of North Alabama. Come out and be loud. This is Justin Rumph for MSU TV.
The Bulldogs took a tough loss against the LSU Tigers on Saturday. After State's kicker Nolan McCord missed a field goal, the Bulldogs fell short by 3, losing 28-25 in Davis Wade. However, the Bulldogs are now looking for redemption as they hit the road to Texas A&M. This will be their first SEC game on the road this season, and they will face the Aggies for the 4th time since A&M joined the SEC. Quarterback Will Rogers has completed 169 passes in the first 4 games, more than any NCAA passer in his first 4 games since 2000.
Kickoff is set. Keep reading. All right, move on to volleyball VO. Volleyball VO.
Last Friday, September 24th, MSU volleyball made program history in Gainesville against the University of Florida. The third set of the match featured 10 ties and 3 lead changes. Shania Cromartie and Lauren Myrick placed the Dogs ahead by 2-1 margin after back-to-back kills. The Bulldogs returned to Starkville with a 26-24 victory over the Gators. Their next match will be their first SEC opener against LSU today and tomorrow, first serve being at 6 p.m. They will play 5 of their next 7 matches in the New Gresham building. On September 31st, women's soccer did a great job keeping fans on their toes as they battled the Kentucky Wildcats at home. In the 9th minute, MSU earned a corner. Allie Perry's service was punched by the keeper, but Alyssa, whose knee-high volley sailed over the keeper's arms for the match's only goal. This was also Deloy's first career goal and the game-winning shot in a 1-0 match, giving MSU their first SEC win of the year. The Bulldogs closed their current homestand in October 7th when they host number 13 Auburn. Kickoff against the Tigers is set for 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Stay tuned for a talk with some of the minds behind Starkville's murals.
If you want to take your listening experience to the next level, come to Scooters Records, where starting your journey is as simple as thumbing through and finding something new. Listening to a record is an experience that leaves you with a sense of pride, class, and satisfaction, no matter what your music tastes may be. Channel your inner collector and come on down to Scooters Records, where you never know what you're gonna find.
Fall is right around the corner, and the Starkville Main Street Association is preparing events for the community. Take 30's Sadie McKnight shows us how we can participate in the festivities.
Nestled in the heart of the Starkville community is Fire Station Park.
It's a really peaceful park, and it really is like perfectly located in between campus, the university, Midtown, and Main Street. So we love the location.
This is Paige Watson. She says the Starkville Main Street Association promotes and hosts events year-round.
The Main Street Association came into its lease with the park in 2016. So the Main Street Association kind of coordinates events at that location, even though it is a city-owned park. September felt really big. Each Thursday in September during football season, we have Dog Talk with Coach Leach here at our office every Thursday night. And then we typically have a Friday event on home football games.
Watson says the association can't wait to use the park with fall weather right around the corner.
Coming up, we have Unwind on October 15th. We will have a Halloween market either on the 23rd or the 30th. So that's a really special community market that we invite children to. We do a costume parade. And then our big event in October is the Pumpkin Palooza.
As Main Street workers prepare for the fall events, Watson says they want to ensure all who attend are safe and sound.
We just ask everybody kind of to be smart, wear their mask if they feel like it. Just obviously be smart, wash your hands. We have sanitizer out every week, regardless COVID or no COVID. So we kind of always do that. So, but that's really just spreading out, spacing out. But we feel like it's pretty safe with it being outdoors.
With so many fall activities happening, be sure to keep an eye on changing factors on their mobile website.
For MSU News, I'm Sadie McKnight.
Be sure to stay involved around the community this fall to get the full experience of Starkville. For more information, visit their website below. Residents are on a mission to showcase their art throughout the community. Take 30's Yami Gonzalez has the details.
Local artists Joe McGowan and Dylan Carges, among others, are showcasing their art throughout the community. Joe McGowan, a full-time artist, says the projects originated when the Starkville Arts Council director John Bateman first brought up the idea.
And he wanted some murals, but he really didn't know anybody, and I knew most of the artists here, so he asked me to convince people to try to participate. So I set up a mural group on Facebook and invited people, and I also solicited people who might pay or sponsor these murals.
Some of the artwork can be 2 stories tall and stretch as long as a bridge. Dylan Carges is an artist at the Cobb Institute of Archaeology, and he says turning these walls into works of art can be challenging.
There's lots of frustrations. I think one of the biggest obstacles is weather. It can be brutal. Paint can act really funny if it's too hot. If it's raining, every third day, it throws things off, especially if you're painting on concrete or something like that that's just going to retain that water. Things don't act right.
Over the past 10 years, the city has encouraged local artists to flaunt their artistic beauty in many parts of downtown in an attempt to bring culture and color to the residents in the area.
I think that the work that has been done has generated much more positive response, and they'll look for more opportunities around town to do more.
For Take 30 News, Yami Gonzalez.
If you are interested in more information, visit starkfield.org. Thank you for joining us today. Following Take 30, our social media accounts on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Have a great weekend.